Emma Carter wasn't dramatic. She wasn't the type to believe in ghosts or urban legends. She got good grades, worked part-time at a smoothie place near the Target Plaza, and spent most of her summer either at the community pool or lying on her bedroom floor with the AC blasting while scrolling through TikTok. She lived in Briar Glen, one of those clean, HOA-controlled suburbs outside Raleigh. Identical mailboxes, evenly cut, lawns, a neighborhood Facebook group that argued about trash bins and holiday decorations. Nothing about Briar Glen felt dangerous, especially not the pool. The pool was where summer happened. Swim team practice at 7 a.m., kids cannonballing until sunset, teenagers pretending not to look at each other. Emma had been swimming there since she was 8. She knew exactly how the concrete felt under bare feet. She knew which lounge chair didn't wobble. She knew the deep end was exactly 12 feet. That's why she knew something changed. It started small. One afternoon in mid-July, during a brutal 102-degree heat wave, Emma was floating on her back near the rope divider. The water felt colder than usual, not refreshing. Heavy, like lake water. She told herself it was because the pump system had been off for maintenance the week before. Still, she lowered her legs and felt something brush her toes. Not hard, not grabbing, just there. She jerked upright. Nothing was beneath her. No one was close enough to touch her. She laughed it off. Probably just her imagination. 2 days later, the lifeguard, a college freshman named Dylan, started acting strange. Emma noticed it before anyone else did. He kept staring at the deep end, not scanning the pool like lifeguards are trained to do, just staring at one specific spot, right above the main drain. At one point, she followed his line of sight. The water looked darker there, almost cloudy, but only in that exact circle. "Hey," Emma called up to him. "You good?" Dylan blinked like she'd woken him up. "Yeah," he said quickly. "Thought I saw something." "Like what?" He hesitated. "Someone standing down there." Emma laughed. "It's 12 feet, not the ocean." He didn't laugh back. That night, the pool lights stayed on past midnight. Emma could see the faint blue glow through the trees from her bedroom window. She didn't know why, but she stepped outside. The air was still thick with heat, the kind that sticks to your skin. She walked barefoot down the sidewalk toward the pool fence. It was empty, locked, silent, but the water was moving, slow ripples, radiating outward from the deep end, like something beneath had just shifted its stance. Emma stepped closer to the fence, and that's when she saw it clearly. A shape, vertical, standing at the bottom of the deep end, looking up. She couldn't make out a face, just shoulders and a head tilted slightly to one side. Her stomach dropped. She stumbled backward, and the pool lights flicked off. Everything went black. The next morning, everything felt normal. Too normal. The pool was open, kids splashing, music playing from someone's Bluetooth speaker. Dylan wasn't there. A different lifeguard sat in the chair. Someone said Dylan quit suddenly. Didn't give notice, a mom whispered. Just left. Emma didn't tell anyone what she saw, because in daylight the water looked harmless, clear, blue, safe. She even got in, and for a while it felt fine, until she swam toward the deep end. The temperature dropped instantly, not slightly, dramatically, like she'd crossed an invisible line. Her chest tightened. She looked down, and for a split second, she saw multiple shadows. Not one, more than one. All upright, all still, all facing her. She kicked hard and swam back to the shallow end. When she looked again, the bottom was empty. By August, people had stopped mentioning anything strange. The heat wave broke. School supply signs went up at Walmart. Life moved on. Except Emma never went past the rope again. She stayed where she could touch the bottom. And sometimes, when she floated on her back, she had the overwhelming feeling that something was directly beneath her, matching her position, tracking her movements, waiting for her to drift deeper. Here's the part that bothers her the most. It wasn't just her. One evening at sunset, a little girl in the kiddie section started screaming. She was pointing at the deep end, crying hysterically. "He won't stop," looking at me. There was no one there. Her parents pulled her out and left. People said she was overtired, overstimulated, too much sun, but Emma knew because that night she checked the neighborhood Facebook group. Someone had posted, "Has anyone else noticed the deep end doesn't reflect right?" The post was gone within minutes. The pool closes for the season in September. They drain it halfway before winter. Emma walked by one evening while they were lowering the water. As the level dropped, the deep end walls were exposed, then the floor, and for just a moment before the last few feet drained, she saw them. Footprints, dozens of them, pressed into the thin layer of algae, all in a circle, all facing upward, as if something had been standing there for a very long time, looking up at the swimmers above. The pool is full again now. It looks normal. It probably is normal. But if you've ever swum in a deep end late in the afternoon and felt like something brushed your foot, or felt colder water in just one exact spot, or had that sudden urge to look down, you might understand why Emma doesn't swim past the rope anymore, and maybe next time you're floating alone, you won't either.